So this time we have two new members in our team, our support, Zenith, and our top laner, Amuse. We're confident that with these new players, we will perform way better than the past season as we had roster changes. So now that we have that issue, it's gone out of the way, then we expect to at least finish top 2. We personally think that the nation has grabbed 3 really strong players. They looked really weak last season, but they made the right choice by bringing in members from VEC. So we think that the nation is a huge threat as they currently stand in the first place. So right at the very beginning, before I became the manager, I heard this from the members that they just wanted to play the game, have fun. But then when they participated in the Challenger tournament for LJL, they didn't really expect to win. So from that point on, they started to practice seriously. And now we aim to win the LJL and also participate in other tournaments that can lead to other international tournaments. I think it's really good as it maintains a friendly atmosphere. So even when the team is behind or is in a disadvantage, I think that keeps their morale up. So it's pretty much, we don't really have arguments at all. We will discuss about the game after. We want to argue during the game. So I've been cooperating with Zenith for a really long time, ever since All for One, which later became Team Conquest. And then after that, he also came to Time of Clock for the meantime. So I've been with Zenith for a really long time. I feel like he's a really good player. Just that sometimes if he manages to adjust his attitude, then he is definitely one of the top players in Japan. And regarding Amuse, I heard about this player for a long time because he was one of the highest rated players in Japan, even up until now. So I was always confident that this player will perform, and he didn't disappoint me at all. I arrange the schedules for the players. I need to know what they do in their daily lives, like whether they have part-time jobs or school. Aside from that, I use my connections with the players from Korean server or the Taiwanese server to arrange private practice matches because I can speak 4 languages. So I managed to get a lot of foreign teams to practice with us. And that way the team becomes stronger, and basically as a manager I'm just organizing the whole team. So basically ever since I came to Japan, I wanted to find whether there was a League of Legends Japanese community or not. And I was really surprised that there was a JCG and Esports Square. And with that, I started to get into the scene, and I really want to thank Mizurushin for helping me understand the Japanese scene better. So I've always wanted to be the manager, but one of the huge issues that I had at first is that my Japanese wasn't as good as it is now, even though I'm still practicing Japanese. But becoming the manager of Okinawa no Tora, I can basically show my emotions better because I can speak English with them. They can understand English, and Zenith is also learning English. So becoming the manager of Okinawa no Tora was a choice that I don't regret. So I need to think about this for a while, but for now I can think of whenever the team wins a match in LJL for sure, because that's what really matters, because the practice that they do is for the sake of performing well in the LJL tournament, right? So that's the moment when I feel like I really did it as a manager. Of course, basically sometimes Amuse and Zenith cannot completely understand English to a really high level, and sometimes I won't be able to understand Japanese at a really high level. So more or less there's a communication barrier, but it's getting better over the time as both of us are studying the language that we're not that good at. I'm not really picky about the looks, but what I'm picky about is that she's able to understand me, because I ran into a lot of problems before in terms of friendship that I don't have enough time to stay with friends. So I hope my ideal type is that the girl is able to understand my busy schedule, if I have one. without a doubt, it's Riven. More or less, it's because she's actually really strong in game, more than the design. But because she's strong in game, and because I used her for a really long time, I kind of got into her design, and I started to appreciate her design. So I really wish that the team could practice more, and I really wish that the Japanese server is able to arrive sooner or later this year, so we can practice at a really good environment, practice at a lower latency. So I hope the Japanese server comes and the scene here grows into something significantly huge and get recognized by the international scene. Thank you. So ever since I came to Japan, I didn't really like them, but I came to like them. Of course, I like the standard gyudon and ramen, but what I especially like is unidon and anagodon. So it's pretty expensive sometimes, but because I like it, I eat it really often. Although we're not performing as well as we expect to, I really hope you continue to support us, and we hope to exceed your expectations. Thank you very much.